Hey everybody, Coffee here, and welcome to a different type of video. So today I'm going to be telling you why I adore slash love Fortnite. The reason why I love Fortnite is just how different of a game I'm playing. When I'm playing this game, I feel like I've never played a game like this before. Yes, I played tower defense games before, but I've never played a game that you build your own, you can destroy mostly entire environments and all that. I'm gonna get into that later, but the reason why I want to talk about this because a lot of people, or again, this is only an early access. You have to get an access code or like a friend code from somebody, or you have to buy it yourself to actually play the game right now. I think it's scheduled next year's release is when you can play it for absolutely free. You can only play the game if you buy it. I can't say that enough. How many people have asked me for if you can download it for free? On PlayStation, you can download it, but you have to buy a pass to play it right now. So don't expect buying it, like downloading it, and then not being able to play. That's not the case right now. So you need to buy a pass. I want to say that before I even start. So now let's get into it, why I really like this game. The reason why I love this game is just how different it is from other games like tower defense games I've played. Yes, I've played multiple tower defense games before, but I've not really played one that you build your own forts or, you know, bases. It's not just you build it and you just like leave it. You build things inside of it for a reason. Like you need it. Like in the beginning, you don't really need big as a fort. You're really the only defenses you need. But later on, these forts, you really need to have these things fortified, or you're not gonna win. You really need to get this done. Later in the game, this is when it was kind of getting more difficult for me. Like I really needed to make sure I got this down. But if you're early in the game, make sure you just use weapons you have because they're really good. So basically, you can build whatever you want, however you want, in any way, shape, or form. So say if you want a 5-story tall base to defend your home base or even an objective, you can. No one's stopping you. Just make sure you have the right amount of, you know, build resources. But you can also not fortify at all. I've done this once, and it is one hell of a hard time to even get it started. You can build things, you can destroy things, and most of the houses inside the game is completely destroyable, which is a lot of fun. The game currently right now does not really have a lot of modes. It's mostly save the survivors, protects the balloon, protects data and all that stuff. Or the Atlas, like in the clip right here. If you see at the top right, fight the storm, keep the Atlas above 50%. That's what we're trying to protect with our fucking 40 long minute game of a base. So you can basically build your fort in any way you want. So if you really want it to be really dense and very protected, you can. But if you want at least some walls and just use your weapons and just use yourself as the defense, you can. It's all up to you. To me, the game is really solid currently. It's a lot of fun to play. It just, to me, I think it needs more maps. Well, actually, I don't think I think there is more maps. I just haven't gotten to it yet. And also, the game just needs a bit more variety in missions. It's fun and all to have it, you know, defend it, because that's the purpose of the game. But it would be really nice to have a change of pace from the normal missions that you can play. So, that's the most basic things I like it. Let's get into the more complicated things. One of the biggest reasons I keep playing this game is just for the amount of guns and replayability, and there's like hundreds of different, let's say, what's it called? Heroes. There's a bunch of defenses you can unlock. There's so much you can unlock and do. Like, this is probably the biggest base and the best base I've ever made, so I thought this was so much fun. And I needed to do it. It was just so much fun to do, and this is why I'm going to come back to it after this video. I'm going to start playing. After watching this, I'm still probably playing the game. The game is just so much fun, but once you get really into the, let's say, the game, you can really, I mean, really get things done. You can really, if you got a good team, you can build the fucking biggest thing ever. Sadly, none of my friends have this game, so I have to play it solo with randoms. But what I played once with a person I met and had a team, and man, it was just so much fun working together to build the best base possible. This game just has so much fun playing with friends. It's fun on its own when you're playing solo, but the game gets so much better with friends. So if you buy the version that you, I believe it's the friend code, if you get a code, I think higher up versions of the passes, you can get codes for your friends to play. Like, they don't technically own it, but they can just play the early access. And I mean, it is just a blast to play. So if you have friends that have this game, and they have passes, or you can even buy it and give it out to your friends, it just makes the game so much better. I haven't really experienced it, but I just know it is. So yeah, again, there's so many guns you can unlock. There's like so much you can upgrade. You can upgrade your guns, evolve them. You can also evolve your characters. Just the game has so much you can do. It just, I just can't. I've not even gotten far in the game. There's like an entire campaign with multiple areas. Like there's Plankerton, then the other ones. This is one I'm playing in right now. I'm almost to the new ones, which I'm really excited to play. But I'm gonna stop. I'm probably gonna end this video here because I probably said everything I already wanted to say. But if you have the choice of buying Fortnite and you think of buy another game, buy the game right now. The game is just so much fun, and it's just so worth playing. There's so much to do, so many enemies to kill. There's just too much. There's just too much to do in the game by yourself. That's why you need to get your friends on this game. So I hope you can accept my rambling today on today's video, but I just really wanted to express my initial of the game. I mean, it's just amazing how good the game is. So if you want to buy the game, just go buy it. It's also on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. So if you want to play on PC, Xbox.